on here, Big 550 KTRS. One of our friends, Lisa Peixoto with Crimestoppers, is here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. You're normally here. This is your scheduled time for you to talk about Crimestoppers and shed some light on some crimes that we sort of help the police officers. But a tragedy has occurred to one of your own over the weekend. I know you probably can't tell us much, but do you know anything? What are your thoughts?
Just what the media has reported, that he's doing better.
Right.
He's still in critical but stable condition is what I heard on the news.
And they're not looking for anybody because it looks like they shot and killed the guy a little bit later on, right?
I believe so. That's what I saw on,
Right. So Crimestoppers doesn't get involved in this at all.
We did offer a reward if someone called in with information, but the police department did their investigation and found him.
Gotcha. Now, Crimestoppers is Backstoppers. This police officer was injured. He's
Correct.
okay. He's going to live. But does Backstoppers come and help him as well?
I don't know.
Gotcha.
Backstoppers has broadened their horizons with their donations. I don't work with them, but
Gotcha.
they may or may not. You have to check with Ron Patel.
Okay. All right. Well, I know you guys are sort of closely aligned in whatever
Yes.
else. But so our thoughts and prayers go out to you, the family, and all the police officers everywhere. This last 24 hours has been a tough one for you guys. But you're here. You're on every so often to give us a heads up on some crimes because the police officers, as we know, it's a community effort to apprehend
We can't
a lot
do it
of these.
alone.
Right. And so you guys have set up Crimestoppers, and you have a couple of stories for us this morning.
We do, and we have video on our website of most of this information. So if you go to stlrcs.org, that's St. Louis Regional Crime Stoppers, you can get the video on these. St. Louis County Police are actively seeking the identification of a suspect seen in the surveillance video, which is very clear and very astounding. He's wanted for burglary at the Elite Liquor Store at 9895 Halls Ferry Road, August 28th this year. The suspect was seen taking a black M16 rifle. So he goes in, looks like he's taking video of the store, and as he walks around, he notices the clerk isn't behind the desk. He walks around the desk. He sees the M16 rifle leaning against the counter and just walks right up, takes it, and runs right out. He actually passed someone on the way out, and the video caught that as well. So there's really clear video. It's like a scene from a movie.
August 28th, Halls Ferry Road, Elite Liquor. That might jog somebody's memory if you know or see something. All right, what else you got?
And then we also have a vehicular homicide in the city. During this was at West Florissant. There was on 11/10 at 7:54 a.m. There was a two-car accident. The second car crossed over into the oncoming lanes and hit a third car. That driver of that second car was killed. So the person who caused the accident left the scene of this accident. You'll have to go online. I'm going to read it to you. The vehicle one was traveling westbound on Florissant when it struck the rear bumper of a second car. That second car veered into the eastbound lanes at West Florissant. The vehicle number 2 then struck by vehicle number 3, was traveling eastbound on West Florissant. The driver fled the scene. Driver number 2 was conveyed to the hospital where they were later died. Driver number 3 was not injured. So if by chance you know that someone was in an accident on 11/10/16, the driver
Which is like last week.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And then we have descriptions of the two cars. We have the vehicle number 1 who we're looking for. We don't have the description on.
Okay. All right. And then we got 2 more here I want to get to real quick.
Yes. That was, let's see, vehicle leaving the scene in West Florissant and Robin, excuse me.
Right. What else?
And we've got...
Well, actually, we got just enough time to do this McVey. Let's
Sure.
do the McVey because that got a lot of attention. What do we know? What don't we know? And what are you looking for?
Right now, we don't have any information. I'm not part of the investigation,
Right.
but we do have for Crimestoppers $64,700 right now, and I am going to put another $5,000 check in the bank, so that will bring it up
So almost
to $68,000 or $69,000.
69. Hold on, let me get this straight. $69,000. Crimestoppers is offering information on the information to who
Pat
shot
McVey.
Pat McVey.
Correct. He was driving on the highway. Someone shot him. He pulled off the side of the road on Highway 55 on November 9th. He died of his injuries of gunshot wounds. We need anybody with any information. Did anybody tell you that they were driving down the highway and saw it? Give me a call. If you know who did it, give me a call. It's completely anonymous. There's $69,000 in the bank waiting for someone to give the police the information to make an arrest.
And it is completely anonymous.
Completely anonymous. There's no caller ID. There's no trace on the phones. There's no voicemail. If someone asks you your name, it's not Crime Stoppers.
What is the phone number for someone to call?
866-371-8477. They can also go on their phone. They have a free P3 Tips app that they can send information in. And they can go to our website, again, STL rcs.org.
Almost $70,000 for the information leading to the arrest of the person who shot and killed Pat McVey. 1-866-371-TIPS. Lisa Peixoto, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thank
Thoughts
you.
and prayers with you and the family
Thank you.
Your fellow officers as you deal with a very difficult time. 8:57 here. Big